house fire in New Hope last month was a significant setback for 3 residents. But thanks to a nonprofit which operates the house, people are stepping up and reaching out.
Thanks, Blaine. This house behind me has been declared a total loss. There were 3 residents living here at the time of the blaze, and they've been displaced. That's why a fundraiser is underway to try to get their lives back on track.
We've had tremendous support from the community, from neighborhood groups, from Lions clubs, and from families of people we serve. So one family has pledged $50,000 matching gift. So if we can raise $50,000, we'll double that. We're at about $8,000–9,000 right now.
When fire engulfed this house on Ensign Avenue a month ago, the smoke could be seen miles away. The possessions of 3 individuals living there went up in smoke too. Residents Jim Bjornby, Ken Carlson, and Ken Mundale had been living there for 20 years. But in just minutes, they lost everything. The trio is now starting at ground zero because of significant gaps in insurance coverage. Opportunity Partners, a nonprofit, wants to get them back on their feet.
It started in the garage. We aren't sure of how it started. It jumped to the house and then jumped to the neighbor's house. In the process, burned one of our minivans that we use to transport people, as well as the staff person's car. So very devastating.
Organizers are hoping to raise $300,000. If you'd like to pitch in, just go to our website, ccxmedia.org. Reporting in New Hope, I'm Eric Nelson. Now back to Blaine.
All right, thanks, Eric. The Plymouth Creek Center is a staple in the Plymouth community, and now it's looking at expanding the facility to better serve the growing city. Reporter Meredith Hackler shows us how Plymouth doesn't want to expand without input from residents.
From its beautiful scenery outdoors to its many activities indoors, the Plymouth Creek Center is a hot spot for people both young and old.
The beauty of the Plymouth Creek Center, it's truly the whole property and the different amenities that someone could come and go for a walk, come inside for a recreation program, or go play disc golf in the afternoon. So it's a really nice pairing of a lot of different things.
The center's been around for 20 years, and the city is looking to expand it and make upgrades.
Part of the discussion to this point is how can we maximize space so everyone can utilize spaces as well as have access. So we are talking about kind of having a designated senior wing with some multi-purpose classrooms, as well as, again, maybe some more active areas that people can bring their families, their kids, indoor playground, gymnasium, to really build a pretty all-inclusive facility.
And the city isn't alone in the belief that the community is outgrowing the space.
It's a wonderful place now, but there's more people. Why not make it a better place? Why not make it more available to more people?
But those changes come with a hefty price tag. The preliminary cost is $50 million. It would mean people with a $300,000 house would pay $100 more a year in taxes. And that's why the city is adamant on getting residents' feedback.
So there's a lot of people that I think might want specific spaces, and there's a lot of people that enjoy the building how it is. So we just want to make sure we're being thoughtful for the years to come, the growing population, and the next generation.
In Plymouth, Meredith Hackler, CCX News.
No plan has been approved at this time since the city is still gathering input. There will be an open house from 5:30 to 7:30 tonight, Tuesday, or you can give the city feedback through an online survey. We will have a link to that survey at ccxmedia.org. The 4th of July holiday week resulted in fewer blood donations and now an urgent plea by the Red Cross. The Red Cross says it has less than a 3-day supply of most blood types available. Typically, it would like to have at least a 5-day supply. To help meet the need, the Red Cross has added extra appointments at blood donation centers and local blood drives to accommodate more donors. You can sign up at redcrossblood.org. We'll also have more information on how you can give blood on our website, ccxmedia.org. The Brooklyn Park City Council is making changes to its travel policy. The issue came up when some council members wondered how their travel budget compared to other cities.
Transparency is real important for me personally, and I want to make sure that these trips, whether we take them or we choose not to take them during our term, that we're very upfront about what it is the taxpayers are gaining.
According to the revised policy, out-of-state travel should not exceed $2,500 when possible. The mayor would be allowed at least one out-of-state trip annually. For council members, the suggested limit is twice per term. All council members would also have to give a report prior to and after the trip to explain its benefits. Halloween isn't for another 3.5 months, but that didn't stop people in Maple Grove from dressing up like cows. Tuesday was Chick-fil-A's annual Cow Appreciation Day event, where anyone dressed in cow apparel could receive a free entree. The promotion brings out hundreds of cow-like customers, all with varying degrees of effort toward their costumes.
Some people are very simple, but some people really do the full works, and it's fun to see, especially the little kids get dressed up as a cow and have fun with that. But also the big kids. I think some of our older ones go from one Chick-fil-A to another.
The restaurant expects to give away more than $10,000 in free food for this promotion.
Teams playing in a local summer high school league for lacrosse were back on the turf this week after a week off from play for the 4th of July holiday. Champlin Park facing off with Blaine at Providence Academy. Champlin Park goalie Kyle Ehrlichman making some nice saves early for his team to keep this game scoreless. Blaine's Joe Lang uses his speed here to get around the defense and then scores up high to give Blaine a 1-0 lead after a quarter. Second quarter, the Rebels' Will Steven fakes the pass, then moves in closer, winds up and fires a shot in for a goal, tying the game at 1. But Blaine goes back ahead a short time later. Zach Crone takes the pass and scores, putting Blaine ahead 2-1 at halftime. Third quarter, they extend their lead. Ty Jenkins lasers a shot in for a goal to make it 3-1. Then Bowden Parent creates some space, rips a shot that gets past Ehrlichman for a goal to make it 4-1. They'd add one more, and the final score is Blaine 5, Champlin Park 1. It is July, but local high school gyms, fields, and weight rooms are hardly empty. Over the next 7 weeks, Jay Wilcox catches up with athletes who are putting in a lot of hard work in the weight room and beyond on his Workout Warriors series.
They say players are made in the summer. We're going to feature some of the athletes that are working hard in strength and conditioning programs at schools in the northwest suburbs. Our first Workout Warrior is from Park Center.
He may not be the biggest guy around, but Raymond Andrews, who will be a senior this fall at Park Center, gets it done on the football field, the track, and in the weight room.
Like he said, I am like a smaller guy, so I have to maintain my weight and my speed to be faster than most bigger guys, because if I were to be slow, then I would really be useless. So I just try to be as fast as I can, get around the bigger guys, and just create a play and have fun.
Raymond is just the type of kid that you want on your team. You know, he's a football player, he runs track, all around great work ethic, and the reason this summer he's been fantastic. He's the first kid at workouts, last kid to leave, and to be 16, 17 years old with that type of mentality, the future's bright for the young man.
Andrews has already been named a captain for the Pirates football team. He knows the summer months are crucial for improvement, individually and as a group.
June and July is really important because once August starts, that's when those real practices start and the padded practice. And June and July gives you the time to get bigger, faster, stronger, bond as a team, and everybody just understands each other. If you were to just come in starting in August and September, then say, for instance, your quarterback might not know who's fast, your quarterback might not know who can block, who can catch the ball good. So
Raymond hopes to play football in college. Working out is in his blood now, and he says it's likely to continue well past his days of competitive sports.
90% sure that I will be still training because I don't want to get out of shape or be just sitting around and doing nothing, you know. So I want to stay in shape, keeping my body right, and staying healthy.
For Workout Warriors, Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Next week, Jay visits Osseo. That's it for sports. Blaine, back to you.
Well, have you ever tried playing pickleball? Perhaps you've met a Brooklyn Park resident named Dave Erickson. He's become a sort of de facto ambassador of the sport. His passion for the game led to a day named in his honor. At Monday night's City Council meeting, Brooklyn Park declared July 8th Dave Erickson Day. Upon receiving the honor, Erickson says he's been very fortunate to be involved in Brooklyn Park's pickleball program.
The support we've got from the city has been just tremendous. Obviously, most of it is park and recreation, but also operations and maintenance has been really very helpful and responsive. It's really been a joy.
Erickson was instrumental in the creation of the Norwood Park pickleball courts. He's also given countless hours of community service to help coordinate and promote pickleball activities for players of all abilities.